shipping! Hey guys, it's Tripl-L and welcome to today's video. This time talking about Shokugeki no Soma and the ships in Shokugeki no Soma. This video is going to be a little bit special because I have a friend who's also popping up and she's just going to be kinda, I don't know, she's going to give witty commentary.
Woo!
Okay, so when introduce yourself, actually what name are you going to pick for this?
Oh no, I was just going to go with Kara because I go by Karakuri on Metanorn.
Okay. Do talk louder for the nice people.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, so Kara, that's what she's gonna go with. And
oh wait, is that gonna are you gonna edit that out or?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Anyway, Shokugeki no Soma. So guys, if you're new to the channel, there's a shipping series on the channel where we talk about the ships in My Hero Academia. And last time, or in one of the videos, people did say that they would be okay with the Shokugeki no Soma shipping discussions. So that's what this video is going to be here for. We're going to just have a general discussion about Shokugeki no Soma and the ships that are popping up within it. Now, like we all know, ships are just something that happen in a story. We don't really need them. Right, Kara?
No, especially in Shokugeki, where rampant sexuality is the series, basically.
Yeah, so, you know, this is just going to be more of a fun little discussion of like just acknowledging it happens. And yeah, we'll go from there. We'll see what we come up with. So, I guess to start off the video, I'll just say, you know, I think shipping in Shokugeki no Soma feels a lot different than shipping in My Hero Academia.
It's so weird. Shipping's just like part of any series, basically. You get like, well, not even just like male and female characters. You get a bunch of male characters and someone out there is going to ship them together.
Yeah, yeah. But I feel bad when I do it in Shokugeki no Soma. And
yeah.
I think it's because like the sexuality is there the whole time. And you were saying the NTR thing, right?
Yeah, basically, like, say you were dating in the Shokugeki universe, like, and your girlfriend eats someone else's cooking, her clothes fly off, whatever. Is that NTR? Is it not NTR? What is it? Like...
Yeah, especially considering that we have a character who has said she can't get married anymore because she ultimately tasted such a great dish. And she likened it to a snake wrapping around her body and, like, you know, clearly violating her.
Yeah.
So, yeah, when it comes to Shokugeki no Soma, I feel weird with the shipping just because it seems so... It seems like there's no point to it to a degree just because of, like, the things that are already happening. Like, you have these people being violated to a very personal degree. Like, most times, like, we've had the sequences with a woman being saved by a tuna man. We've had the sequences of people being captured by squid tentacles. It's just, it's all very personal, you know?
Yeah, at that point, do you even really need ships? Like, everyone's sexuality is already out there for,
yeah,
like the world to see.
Yeah, you're getting quite a bit of it already. But, yeah, so, like, guys, that's my perspective just in general when I'm thinking about the Shokugeki no Soma ships. Like, they seem like something that are so far off that we don't necessarily need them, and they don't really... I don't know, it feels different than thinking about My Hero Academia. But, whatever. You know, there's other things with Shokugeki no Soma that make shipping seem just kind of weird. When you look at the chefs, they don't really get married.
No, nobody is... together minus Soma's dad and Erina's dad. And
yeah.
They're not even really together with their partner. They're just there.
Like, if anything, the chefs from Shokugeki no Soma have shown that relationships within their kind don't really work out. When you look at the chefs in Shokugeki no Soma, the ones that already have graduated from Totsuki, you know, the ones that we saw back during one of the training arcs, we have people like Shinomiya, Taki, and Hinako. And those characters are not married, but they're professional chefs.
No, and they're all rather good looking too.
Yeah.
So it's really unfortunate.
So when you look at the people that are coming out of Shokugeki no Soma, oh yeah, Gin as well. Like, and he's a man's man.
Yeah.
He's like, you know, he's probably gotten someone. But when you look at them, it's like, no, there's no relationship in sight for them.
No.
So when you look back at the whole thing about shipping and actually, like, in terms of future prospects,
well, I mean, there's still time for them. They could get married, like, what, they're 30 now-ish? They could get married when they're 40 or whatever and still have a bunch of, like, genius cooking children.
That's true. They could still possibly do
eventually.
that. But the thing here is that it hasn't
It still
happened.
hasn't happened.
It hasn't happened. And especially when you have someone like Gin, it's like, Yeah, no. These people, they're too caught up in their craft, I think. But on the topic of Joshiro and Azami, if we talk about Erina and Soma, those two seem like they're actually like a legitimate deal. Like they could be a legitimate deal. Like I feel like shipping them is actually like that's the end game pairing if there was an end game pairing.
Well, they just have so much to offer each other. Like Soma could create the ultimate dish using like Erina's god tongue or whatever it's called. Like, you know, they could actually have the ultimate child, or maybe the ultimate dish.
I know Azami would be really happy with the ultimate grandchild. Like,
yeah.
He'd be into it. Like, oh my god, my senpai's genes are inside of this thing. Yes. I think he'd be into it.
Oh yeah, that might like mellow him out.
But yeah, for like Soma and Erina, like it feels a little bit nicer to put them together just because there's already so much dramatic connection between the two that it seems like if there was ever going to be a pairing that happens, it's going to be those two.
Yeah, especially with like Erina's ties to with her ties to Jochiro, like she admires him, whatever, like, you know, compared to the bond that Megumi and Soma have, it just doesn't measure up quite as much.
Yeah, especially like Megumi's whole like shtick with cooking is like to accommodate.
Yeah, I mean, like, she would be, like, the best second wife out there for Soma. Like, hands down. But, like, as a first wife, no. Like, Erina's already, like, top tier.
Yeah, I'm kind of the opinion. If I ship someone, it's definitely Erina and Soma just because it feels like the story has more... It's more about those two than anything else, especially, like, with the recent arcs and then going... Yeah, the anime is going to be covering this now, so, like, the anime-only viewers are going to be seeing it too, but it's something. But now on the topic of Megumi and Soma, let's actually talk about the other pairings that are happening in Shokugeki no Soma. So, guys, we have a nice poll that people in Reddit had created a while back. I think maybe 1 or 2 years ago. And it just captures like where people's minds are at in general with the ships. I feel there's one more thing I have to like say before I go into this. Just to like kind of close off on the general talk about shipping in Soma. It makes sense that a lot of this is happening because they're high school students.
Yeah, like
when you think about it, realistically, high school students should have a ton of relationships.
You think so? But I think they're all in relationships with cooking.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Like they're all super devoted to their craft, and that's something that's coming up even with the people that have graduated from Totsuki.
Like you have to be though in Totsuki because like if you're
otherwise
not,
otherwise
you're kicked out.
You're expelled. Yeah, so it makes sense. Like it's just really interesting to see how shipping still happens. Even though like this might not be something that's going to be happening in Soma in general. But anyway, let's talk about the ships. So from the Reddit poll, we find that Soma Erina, most popular. That's not that surprising.
No, not at all.
Next up, we have Rio and Alice. I think that one's...
Not surprising.
Yeah,
no,
that
they're
one
always
makes
together.
sense. Yeah.
Like they have the past.
Yeah, like they've been together since they were kids. Them ending up together wouldn't be that irregular.
No, like they've
considered.
already like integrated themselves into each other's lives so much that just makes sense at this point.
Yeah, Aishi and Rindo, they actually have a scene in one of the spin-offs.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, they actually are really good friends.
Oh,
so
okay.
that it makes sense that those two are put together. And
okay.
Rindo always messes with him, so that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
And then this is the one I found really funny. Soma X Cooking.
Yeah.
And this is really the one that captures a lot of it for like I think all the characters. It's all of them are in love with cooking.
Yeah, but it's even funnier because Soma X Cooking comes right before Soma X Megumi. So apparently people think that cooking comes before her.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm into it. I'm into that idea. I think that's about right. Beyond that though, we have Shinomiya and Hinako. And that's funny that the two characters that have already are like in their adult years that they are that popular with shippers.
Well, they have like that dynamic, right?
Yeah, I think like he beats up on her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have that little gag dynamic. And then Takumi X Megumi. I could see that one happening.
Yeah.
If the author had to go for it, I could see him making that one.
Really, she's like Takumi's like Megumi's only option, and she's such a housewife that I don't see her being single for the rest of her life.
Yeah, no way. Not like if she's going back to work with her parents.
Yeah.
Like that's a family business. She would be.
She needs an heir.
Yeah, I think in terms of like her lifelong prospects, she's probably gonna end up with someone.
Yeah.
If it was Takumi, I'd be happy with it.
Yeah, hey, like Italian, like.
Yeah, no, and in recent chapters, she's like she's been associated with him. So it's like, it's something. And then the other really interesting one, Akira and Jun.
Well, that one seems really obvious. Like, age difference aside, like, it's so obvious.
Yeah. I really want to ship it, but I can't. Not with... I'm thrown off because Jun looks so young, but like...
Akira looks older, though. Like...
Yeah, but like, the girl's 35, and he's 15.
Yeah, okay, that's more than half her age. But
yeah, the date creepiness equation. I checked. It doesn't look good for these two. And like, then it's she's his guardian.
Well,
she rescued him from a slum.
Like,
he cares about her a lot.
If they do end up together, like, good for her. Like, she raised the perfect, like, partner.
You see what you just said
yeah,
there?
Yeah, that's creepy.
Yeah, it's super creepy. It's so creepy. After that, Soma Alice, I actually really like that one.
Yeah,
this is
I
the
wouldn't mind
irrational.
that.
This is the irrational shipper talking now. Like, I like that one just because I like Alice more than I like Erina.
Yeah, personally, I do too. But, like, it's the Jochiro dynamic.
Yeah, the Jochiro
all
dynamic. The
build
Jochiro,
up.
yeah. The parent is really what's causing the Erina Soma pairing to, like, make it seem more feasible
Well,
for me.
plus, like, at the beginning, she was all tsundere about his food, right? Like, people get into that. Like, he needs to win over her, and what better way to win than, like, marriage?
Yeah. And beating them down with food.
Yeah.
And then, this was a really funny one, but Erina, Soma, and Hisako.
Well, I mean, if Erina's involved, Hisako's probably
yeah,
there.
that one made sense. I was just like, it was interesting to see that one actually pulled in the people in Reddit.
But then, if Hisako's there, then her stalker's probably there too. So
also,
it's like a hidden foursome.
It's a foursome. Oh, jeez. I don't want to think about that.
No, we're just gonna move on.
Yeah, but overall, those are like the main ships in Shokugeki no Soma. The ones that if I have any investment in general, it's Takumi, Megumi.
Yeah.
Jun and Akira, just because like it's so weird. Well, not weird. It's like it's really heartwarming, but I don't want to ever see them in a romantic relationship.
That's fair. That's really fair.
It's like when she's 50, he's gonna be 30.
Yeah.
It doesn't look good. It seems very manipulative. It seems like there was some abuse going on. It seems like it's manipulation.
Yeah, not that Jun would ever do that, but anybody from the outside might raise some eyebrows.
Yeah, it's like that's odd. That's an odd one. I think that's common sense hitting against that. And the Erina Soma, I think if anything.
Oh yeah.
That's end game.
Yeah. Plus, Asami's probably gonna push for grandchildren, so.
I think he would.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, if he like raised Erina in a very creepy way.
Yeah.
Like, he's gonna push for grandchildren.
Mm-hmm. It'd be funny if, like, after this arc's over, if a zombie becomes kind of like a satellite character who's always trying to get Soma and Erina together.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. That'd be the best.
I'd sign up for that.
Yeah.
That's like the best way to like end this off. That'd be really funny. Yeah. I'd be into it. But yeah.
And then he could like stalk Jochiro
all the time
because he's got like Soma there to like have the constant contact. Not that Soma can never really contact his dad.
Yeah. Yeah, because his dad's all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joichiro. Man, the guy. Anyway, I can't really think of anything else to say. These are just general thoughts.
Yeah.
We've made a good time. But yeah, Shokugeki no Soma, the ships are there's a few interesting ones. And like even just looking at the character dynamics, there are a few interesting dynamics in Shokugeki no Soma. But guys, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think about Shokugeki no Soma? What do you think about the ships? And in normal fashion, are there any ones that you would like an in-depth video on? Just let me know down below. Also, let me know if Kara did a good job.
No, don't tell them that.
Yeah, let me know if she did a good job. And yeah, maybe she'll pop up again in another one of the videos. Anyway, final thoughts. I would say it's Erina Soma all the way.
All the way.
Megumi and Soma, like...
no. She would. I still stand. She would make a great second wife, but I don't know if that series is gonna go that way.
I don't think it would. Takumi is gonna be her savior if there's ever gonna be a thing, but ultimately, I don't think that given the precedent we have with the older chefs, that relationships are any sort of end game in Soma.
No.
Anyway, guys, those are our final thoughts. Thanks for watching. Till next time. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. It was different. I hope Kara was good enough. Hey. But yeah, till next time.